It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Falcons, and it's coming up next.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week one. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived.
He works free, right side. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, here's Wilson. He'll try to run for it. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Wilson now, off the bootleg. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Warren. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Good blocking, and he's in. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down up past the 40-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Cousins. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Cousins to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. 2nd down and 8. Now Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Ray McLeod deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Cousins gonna throw. This one complete right side. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason, and his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Cousins now. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Cousins. To the right. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Toward the sideline, he's got London. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Cousins. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. Here's Coop for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. So this next drive about to get going, we remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On the give, it's Harris. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Harris again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Give up the middle to Harris. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Wilson lines up in the pistol. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Play action now. It's Cousins. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his target. That's Pitts.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Pitts is the man in motion. He's got his man. It's Mooney. Cousins now on second down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Cousins. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On second down, Russ. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and He's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It's a first down and a gain of 16. Again, Wilson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Wilson will throw again. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing again. Wilson. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run it with Harris. A dive, and he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Cousins. That is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Now, Cousins. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who have the lead in the...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Another run here with Harris. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Cousins. He'll get this to McLeod. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They go play action with Cousins. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That'll be caught by McLeod. Now he's free at the 35. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for big gains. Oftentimes it's accurate throws on the run in open space that leads to great run after catch, and we're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Now, Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Cousins to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass.
And he's in. Darnell Mooney Touchdown, Falcons. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense, and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Here's Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Wilson lines up in the pistol. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Cousins. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll take it on in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 Touchdown pass is thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Wilson to throw. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run it over center with Harris. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Tackle made by Nate Landman. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Here's Wilson to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Russ. This one complete to Washington. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A run. Here's Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's the tight end, Pitts. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Cousins gonna throw. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Wilson. His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Again, Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. He's got it at the 7. And the Steelers are going to be set up. First and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Throwing again, Wilson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the 4th quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, Cousins. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson, and he'll get about 5. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the first down. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the victory in front of the home crowd, as some of the offseason drama has now gone very silent. It's a win in Kirk Cousins' debut at quarterback here in Atlanta. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons